The vast hall of the Galactic Council was known as a place where destinies were decided in whispers. Within its towering walls, delegates from hundreds of civilizations gathered, each convinced of their own superiority and ancient wisdom. Yet on this day, tension drifted through the chamber like static in the air. At the center platform stood a single human representative, and though he spoke softly, his presence weighed heavily on every listener. He did not raise his voice. He did not plead. His tone remained even, controlled. "We do not seek war," he stated carefully. "But if you threaten us, if you take from us, if you attempt to force us to kneel, you will regret it. Humanity does not bow. Humanity does not break." Murmurs spread instantly. Some delegates smirked. Others laughed outright. A few, remembering earlier encounters with humans, remained silent and uneasy. To most, however, humanity was young, impulsive and fragile compared to empires that had ruled for millennia. The ancient council speaker, a being whose skin resembled carved stone, leaned forward. "Human delegate," it rumbled, "are you issuing a threat to the galaxy?" The man shook his head slightly. "No. We are issuing a warning. Leave us in peace." Laughter echoed again, loud and dismissive. Humans were called dramatic, foolish, childish. Yet in the darker corners of the chamber, several observers did not join the mockery. They had studied Earth's history. They understood a dangerous truth. Humans endured. Humans adapted. And when driven too far, humans struck back. The warnings were brushed aside. Reports of raids against distant human colonies vanished beneath political maneuvering. Complaints about stolen trade routes were quietly buried. When a coalition of powerful empires proposed a campaign to discipline Earth, the Council allowed it. Many believed humanity needed to be reminded of its place. Before leaving the chamber, the human delegate gave one final address. His eyes met each species present. "You believe we are weak," he said calmly. "You believe we are small. Remember this, humans do not forget. Humans do not forgive. And when you finally understand what we are, it will already be too late." No laughter followed that time. Only an uneasy silence. Soon after, alien fleets advanced into human territory. Their first strikes fell upon remote colonies, small settlements far from Earth itself. On Holstrom, warships descended through the skies, raining destruction upon cities and farmland. The colonists resisted fiercely. Defense ships launched. Civilians took up arms. But they were overwhelmed within days. Survivors were shackled and displayed as proof of the coalition's strength. The council chamber erupted in applause at the news. Delegates congratulated the invaders. Humanity, they declared, was incapable of true resistance. Yet careful observers noticed something troubling in the reports. Even when defeat was certain, the humans had refused surrender. They fought until weapons failed, until cities burned, until they were dragged away. That kind of defiance was not weakness. It was something far more dangerous. More colonies fell. Each time, humanity resisted with relentless determination. Farmers lifted rifles. Pilots rammed crippled ships into enemy cruisers. Even in retreat, humans sabotaged infrastructure and left nothing intact. Victories began to feel costly. Then humanity grew silent. No desperate pleas. No public outrage. Human ambassadors withdrew from the council. Trade vessels vanished from common routes. Borders sealed. Fleets stopped moving. The coalition mistook it for fear. But along the frontier, strange reports surfaced. Patrol fleets entering human space disappeared without distress calls. Wreckage drifted in darkness, ships torn apart by weapons unknown. Some were melted from within. Others sliced cleanly in half. Whispers spread among soldiers. This was not surrender. This was preparation. On Earth, shipyards worked without pause. Entire worlds became industrial forges. New engines, new armor, new weapons were tested in secrecy. Humanity did not boast. It did not threaten. It waited. Then the calm ended. At the edge of a quiet star system, a coalition fleet advanced confidently, 50 ships strong. From behind a darkened moon emerged a massive vessel unlike anything the galaxy had seen. Black armor absorbed starlight. Blue engines ignited like burning suns. The coalition attacked first. Their weapons struck like rain against stone. Then the human ship answered. Blinding lances of energy tore through the fleet. Cruisers split apart. Debris scattered across space. In minutes, the armada was broken. Across the galaxy, fear replaced arrogance. The warning had not been empty. Humanity had been quiet. Because humanity had been ready.